Hi folks, OneOfAMine here, back at the Sunstone Rescue Ranch. Brought some shells back from the Oregon coast with us. We did some chainsaw carving down there, and so we thought we'd mix it up and do a little something different. This is kind of bordering on crafty type stuff, but yeah, we thought we'd just play around with, some shells and some paint a little bit. But drop a comment below. What do you think about, where's that craft and art line? Where is that? It's such a blurry place, isn't it? Because sometimes I've seen some very crafty stuff at like craft fairs and stuff that I definitely would consider art. So, and I think that there's something to be said about doing something like this. When I get into something like this, then I could go crazy and start doing all kinds of weird processes to come up with something strange. They could be very arty. I'm thinking about cutting into it and stuff with a Dremel. And in any case, we'll see how it progresses. And that's the thing, is how you spend your time. And I know when I get into doing stuff like this, you reach a flow state. And that's a lot of people, strive to reach that flow state. I've done a lot of higher consciousness and meditation stuff. Art has been one of the many things, like meditation, shadow work, breath work, all these different kinds of things that I've learned over the past couple of years that's helped me in recovery. My father passed away when I was 13, and I started drinking and doing drugs almost right away. I spent 5 decades, 50 years basically, drinking and drugging. So 2 years of sobriety, and one of the major things that's helped has been my art. And so I like to come on and share that message. See right there, I've made a big mistake on that. And that's what happens. We all make mistakes, but that's why they make erasers, they say, right? So the thing is I want to share my message with people. It's been a long time coming that when you work through things like this, you end up wanting to share, and I think that there's a message in what I have to share, and that's what works for me. And maybe some of the stuff that works for me will help some other people like you if you're out there fighting some sort of addiction. And I don't care what kind of addiction it is. Sometimes we could be addicted to drugs or alcohol or sugar or, just doing bad things for us, And so everything's a learning process, just like art. If you start at it, I've heard a lot of people say, I could never do that, but that's how you limit yourself. So don't limit yourself. You'd be surprised at what you could do. I've never painted on a shell before. These, I'll keep doing it until I get something that's like, I think is really nice. And I think, when you look at something and you say, wow, that's kind of cool, then you know that your direction's going the right way, and so it's also a personal taste, right? That's what art is. And that's what everything is in our lives. Is some people like different things, and thank God, or else we'd all have pink houses, right? And so, not that there's anything wrong with a pink house. Don't get me wrong if you have a pink house, my friends. But, I'm just saying, we wouldn't always want everything to be the same. And so here we get to watch some paint dry. So it's very cool, the processes that you learn through life. And one of those, like I said, for me, has been art and bringing it back into my life. In the last 2 years, it's been an integral part of my recovery. And so I want to share that message with you. And you see, like on some of these, I'm learning because I'll let them dry and I'll come back and I can work them. I could come in with a brush if I want. The thing is, how much time do you want to spend on something? And there's messages there, because you could fail and quit. And, this is the thing is, if you keep going, then you'll learn that, you're going to find out that quitting's the easy part. It's going on that's going to be the more difficult part. But it's the more difficult things that really pay you. It's like working easy makes it hard, and working hard ends up making it easy. It's kind of a mixed thing up there, isn't it? But that's just the way it works. Anyway, so we painted a sand doll or two. We just don't know what we're doing, but we're playing around at it, and we like the way this one turned out. So I'm going to leave you here with that one, and that's our message on this. Take a look in the description, and you'll see our updated bio. It kind of shows you the direction that the channel is going to be taking. Basically sending out some positive affirmations, like I said, words of encouragement. That's what a lot of us need. Sometimes, I know I did along my journey to get where I'm at today, and so we want to share that with others. So we look forward to seeing you some more. Peace and love, my friends.
OneOfAMine.